Welcome back to Truth Moment. I'm your host, Tierra Pritchett. I'm laughing at your face. When something is submerged in the fire, then its shape can shift. Yeah, it can shift. On mine, and then we're gonna go up there.
What's good? Okay, wait, my bad. This your thing.
Right. I mean, you give them an inch and they take a mile. Like this is Truth Moment. This ain't T and Toya. Welcome back to Truth Moment. I'm your host, Tierra Pritchett. So on this episode of Truth Moment, I have LaToya up here. I've been trying to have Toya on an episode of Truth Moment for years. She has refused. She's told me to have her people call my people, all of this extraness. Little did I know she was utilizing that time to lose weight. So while she was losing weight, that's when she felt like she could be on my show. Now, Toya has a very interesting story about her life to tell, but she doesn't even want to come on Truth Moment to tell that story.
No.
So like Truth Moment is about people coming on and their story of redemption when they've been through stuff. Mm-hmm. I mean, you may have watched an episode or two. So I don't know. Maybe you edited. I don't know. Maybe Brian did. Shout out to Be More. So I don't know if you know how Truth Moment works. So I have people come on and they tell about their life story. They tell about something that's going on in their life. So tell me, how have you gone on this journey? See, Toya didn't know this was about to happen. She thought we were just going to go over current event topics and stuff. So Toya, tell me about your journey of weight loss. I think that'll help us segue into the tie-in between fitness and mental health.
Okay, well, you got to hold this now. I
Lord, bro. Oh my gosh.
So, y'all haven't known by now. I'm a kid, you know what I'm saying? Nah, for real. So ask that question one more time. No, because I mean, I was trying to...
Okay, so, all right, your journey of weight loss. A lot of people see you now and they're like, oh my gosh, it's like a whole different person. So tell me, what was that like and how difficult was it for you to stay the course, to trust the process, as we say?
Oh, it was difficult.
Mm-hmm. That's right, use the microphone, stop playing.
Yeah, my bad, y'all. But it was difficult, man. It was a challenge every day to make the decision to get up, work out, eat right. It's just because the year before that was 2017, and I think I was about 230 pounds. 230.
She ain't talking about the time, y'all. She ain't talking about the time she got up. She not talking about the time she put the snacks down, y'all. She's talking about what the scale said.
Yo, this girl gets on my nerves. So yeah, I was 230, and you know, I was working out consistently, but I was not losing weight, mainly because my diet was terrible. And I don't know if y'all know this, but scientifically it's proven that when it comes to losing weight, that it's 80 to 85% nutrition, 15% or 15 to 20% fitness. And so in 2018, my husband got sick, Brian B. Moore. He got sick, and I was forced to stay home. Like, I couldn't leave because he was on bed rest. And it was just me and him. It was just me and Brian, you know. And so I felt myself like two things could have happened, okay?
Yeah.
I could have dealt with the depression of, man, I just moved to Atlanta. I'm trying to, you know, move and shake out here, trying to get my production company going, trying to build my clientele when it comes to video production. And I was like, okay, I can either let this break me, or I can use this time to make it, I'll come out on top of this thing. Like in a year from now, I'll be a whole new person.
And she lost a whole person. She lost
Let me say this.
A person. Go ahead.
I'm not even being, y'all, I promise you, when T knows I'm not, she calls me conceited, but I promise I'm not conceited. I have a lot of flaws that I still battle with. So it's not even me being conceited. It was just like, I bust my ass. You get what I'm saying? I fought hard. I didn't let me get in my own head when the results didn't come quick enough. Because like 365 days or more is a very long time to be like looking at the scale, and like for a whole month the scale wouldn't change. But then you see the non-scale victories of just, oh my God, his pants fit a little looser, or you know, or whatever. So
how much weight did you lose, sis?
Ooh, girl.
Go ahead, let's go on record.
First of all, let me say these lights are hot. I'm sweating. But I lost 70 pounds.
70 pounds.
70 pounds, man.
She lost 70 pounds.
I'm 159. I have not been 159 since like 5th grade.
I'm not even going. That's too easy.
Probably since middle school though. Like when I was in high school, I was just like 170. And then when I got out of high school, got married, I was like 220. I lost it. I was 170. And then my mom got diagnosed with cancer, and just my whole fitness life just went out the window. I just got,
Okay, so when you didn't see the scale move and you were at home and was watching a bunch of movies with Brian, I remember that you guys went through. Toya wasn't even a Marvel fan until Brian got on bed rest. They watched all those Marvel movies. So how did you not just say, I mean, forget it. I'm not going outside, so it ain't like anybody can see me big, so why should I do all this work?
Because I still knew if I didn't do it, I would only get bigger. Like, imagine, sis, if I would have let that depression, you know how people have comfort food.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying, y'all, I still enjoy donuts. I love donuts. I still enjoy ice cream, all that stuff. But... And
she comes to my house and eat all the fruit snacks out of the pantry, but go ahead.
And I still got abs. I'm sorry.
The shade. The shade. Mom, yeah. My mom said you lost Bubino. Yeah, Bub weighed 80 pounds now. But yeah, Toya, yeah.
But no, y'all, I promise you, I'm not cocky. I'm just joking. But, what was I saying? Yeah, I could have got bigger.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And I was like, I don't want that to happen. I didn't like my weight.
Yeah.
And y'all, I couldn't fit anything. And so
So what did you wear all the time? Let's go, hold on, let me get about. What'd you wear all the time? When you was big?
My drawers.
Why are you? She couldn't even fit those, I'm sure. But no, like, what did you wear? Go ahead, tell the people. You did not wear clothes, right?
Don't you embarrass me on this live.
You the one, you shouldn't have said that. But yeah, no, what did you wear all the time? You said
workout clothes.
Workout clothes all the time.
Tights.
I was like, oh, you wore, right? Why? Why did you feel comfortable in tights? Because you didn't even wear like baggy sweats or whatever. Like, why did you feel comfortable in tights?
I mean, you can have your gut in tights, but could you not tuck your gut in tights? But no, y'all, for real though, I was just like, okay, I'm not happy at 230. I'm not happy at 220. So I was not about to invest in new jeans when I wasn't comfortable in my skin. Yeah. Why would I accommodate something I'm not happy in?
That's good. And that's what I wanted you really to talk about, because you said that you weren't going to buy new clothes. You would complain to me all the time, I ain't got nothing to wear, No. So I'd say, well, go buy some new jeans. No. And you would say,
I'm not accommodating that.
Yeah.
Why? I guess it's like going into survival mode. You know how you make things happen, you shift, you make things happen. I wasn't doing that for myself.
Yeah.
I wasn't doing that for that girl that I was not happy with. Why I'm gonna buy her some new jeans for when I could work out and buy this girl new jeans, new clothes that she feel comfortable in? You know what I'm saying? I wear smalls.
My girl wears smalls now. She wears smalls. A year ago you was wearing what?
Small, extra small of a
extra small. A year ago you was wearing what?
About 2X, small.
I wasn't a 2X.
That was
a year ago she was wearing an extra large. So she went from extra large to extra small in a year. Yeah. That's dope. Mm-hmm. I mean, I really, like I said, Toya didn't know I was about to do this, but I really wanted to do this because, you know, Toya's behind the camera a lot. She makes Truth Moment happen from an editorial standpoint. Sharing it, all that stuff, even with the merchandise. Be sure to buy your Truth Moment shirt. Yes. It's for guys too, by the way. It's for men. But what she said, give me my who he is shirt back. Yeah. Sierra, she can't wear your shirt no more.
Girl,
she can't wear it no more.
I looked at that picture the other day, Sierra, when I had that shirt on when we was outside of Epic, and I was like, oh my God, I was swollen.
Yeah, but I really wanted to give her an opportunity to talk about, you know, just her fitness journey that she has had, and, you know, the challenges with it, because, yeah, not seeing the scale move and stuff, I think it's something that we've all been through before, and you've still remained just like, you know, steadfast and disciplined with it. I think that's a big, you know, term to use with you regarding that, because you've been disciplined with it. Was this probably the most disciplined you've been in your life?
Absolutely. It took a lot, like, you know, to not. So me and my husband like watching movies. So you know, when you watching movies, you like snacks, but you know, sometimes it's like, no, you can't have those gummy bears, you can't have those cookies, you can't have chips. It's just like, no, especially after working out all day, right? I work out, like I used to do 2 a day, so I would work out for 2 hours straight.
Mm-hmm.
And why, and I was like, dang man, I want this snack, but I'm like, I literally bust my ass all day. Why in the world would I put all those calories back on that I just burned and put it right back on just because I'm watching a movie? You know what I'm saying?
So in other words, she just be sitting there watching movies with her stomach growling, and
no, but
like, dang, I really would this snack. So she probably don't even like be watching, engaged in the movie because she's thinking about a snack. Do you think about not healthy food still?
Hell yeah! I want a donut right now. What do you mean? Listen, I'm not gonna give me a donut when I leave here, right?
Well, see, I think that's a misconception. A lot of people who aren't fit like you have think that you guys just swear off unhealthy foods and you don't desire it anymore.
Everything in moderation. Everything in moderation. Like, now, somebody may say, okay, I'll normally eat 4 donuts, I'm eat 2. Toy said moderation. No, like, I only eat 1 donut a week. Now, I'm not saying if I don't go to my sister's house, I won't. Yeah, I really only eat 1. I'll go to Publix and give me a sour cream donut on Friday or Saturday, and I enjoy it, and I'll wait till next week. I'll bust my behind working out, do whatever I gotta do to make sure I get that donut next week. But I'm not saying when I go to my sister's house and I see some fruit snacks, I'm gonna step and I'm gonna have that fruit snack. You did.
Yeah, she will fight Tori for the last fruit snack.
No, Tori will fight me.
Harold said you be like that episode of Martin.
Exactly. Exactly. At Taylor's birthday, I was like, now I could sit here and act like I don't want to pig out, but I did. I had 2 slices of pizza and I had a cupcake.
And you had a cupcake, yes. She probably wanted a piece of cookie cake too, but
I did, but I was like, nah, that's overdoing it. I feel like that's overdoing it. I was happy with the cupcake. I was happy with the pizza.
So she just smelled it and said,
no, I watched you. Did you eat a piece? I watched somebody.
No, I didn't eat a piece. It probably was Harold. Harold probably ate a piece.
I watched somebody eat a whole piece, bro. I'm glad they didn't catch you staring at them. Probably didn't drop.
It probably was Harold. But yeah, so like I said, we were just doing that little aspect of it. The next part that we're about to segue into, not the baby fruit snacks. Yeah, Mom should be eating the baby fruit snacks.
She eat my fruit snacks. Listen, before Tori came, that third to make it even between Tay and Bub.
Right, with the budget.
It was mine.
Mm-hmm. So we would, a lot, like for school snacks, because, I packed their lunch, they would have the snacks to go throughout the week. And then, so there would be like 1 left, and Toya would come over and eat that joint. Like, so now Tori eats it, and Toya is mad.
Yeah, I had talked
Skinny
to her.
Toya.
I got to talk to her when we get back to them.
So what we're about to talk about now, what we're about to discuss is the, it was Tay's mama eating up all the cookie cake. No, I didn't get any cookie cake, actually. No. So maybe it was Harold's mama. Oh!
I said, y'all just be disrespecting each other.
But we're about to segue into our topic discussion where we will be discussing next. Current events stuff. Toya, like what?
Chris Brown.
Yeah, the stuff going on with Chris Brown.
Keeping up with the Kardashians.
Yeah.
What else? I think that was like...
No, talking about mental health in the black community, why it's so taboo. And also you wanted to talk about the link between mental health and fitness. Because
that was the thing that kept my head above water.
You see what I gotta deal with? It's disgusting. Mom talking about, my mom. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna get off my live now because I don't need a text message from my husband coming through saying, oh, you're using all the data. Anyway, you lucky Miss Brenda is on. Yeah, that's what I thought. But yeah, guys, thank you for watching our live right now. Again, I want to reiterate, this is not T and Toya, okay? This is not
T and Toya.
It is T and Toya, but this is not an episode of T and Toya. This is Truth Moment with LaToya. And thank you. We are out. Have a good night. Peace.
Peace, peace.
Toya, take your long arm and hit finish. I can't reach it.
It's all being disrespected. That's all I'm going to say right now.
Have you ever been wanting something so bad and you're just tired of waiting for it? You've heard the cliches, anything worth having is worth waiting for or worth fighting for, or just to see some sort of change, whether it's in your physical fitness or whether it's in the way that you look or whether it's in your career or your life. You're just tired, right? So think about it. The weight of the wait, right? The WEIGHT of the WAIT. I'm tired of waiting. I don't know about you, but me personally, I'm tired of it. It's heavy, right? It's a weight. It's a burden to bear. Because you're sitting over here and you're saying to yourself, I either know I heard God say this, or maybe you're walking in a part of your life and you're feeling like God ain't telling me to do this. Or those of you who don't believe, you're feeling like I'm tired of waiting for something to happen. But guess what? Ask yourself, what are you doing while you wait? Because if we think about it from the way a person who tries to change their physical fitness looks at it, right? The only way you get stronger, the only way you get better is if you what? You keep lifting that thing, right? You keep carrying that thing. You say that there's no way I'm gonna let this gym beat me today. I'm tired of the way that I look. I'm tired of it not changing. I'm tired of my life not changing. But you know what? Instead of me allowing it to beat me down, I'm going to make the choice and say, I'm going to carry this weight. I'm going to pick it up. I'm going to allow my body and my mind to change because I'm willing to bear this weight. So the weight of the weight. How heavy is too heavy? Are you in a place right now where you're saying that I can't continue to carry this on? I can't move this weight. Or are you in a place where you say, you know what? I'm going to pick it up. Because when I pick it up, right, I get stronger, right? I carry it a little longer, right? I'm able to go a little further, right? Because I have to make up in my mind. I have to tell myself, this weight is not too heavy. This weight is not going to overtake me this time, right? So I do a little different exercises. Think about it as it relates to your life. If I'm in the gym and I want to change the way my arms look, right? I'm able to lift more weights longer, or I'm able to do more reps longer. So as it relates to your life, what are you changing? What are you doing differently? What are you carrying longer? What are you choosing to overexert yourself in a way where you say, I'm going to give my all today. I'm not going to let the weight of the weight and me waiting for life to change overtake me. I'm not going to let it beat me down. I'm going to give my all today. And this is what you have to do when you're tired of the wait. Nobody said that the process is going to be easy, but you know what? I started it with the cliche. I'm going to end it with the cliche. Anything worth having is worth waiting for because you grow in that weight. You get stronger in that weight. The same things that used to beat you down last year aren't going to beat you down. The same struggles and obstacles that you had last year, they're not going to have the same effect on you because why? You got stronger in your weight. Welcome back, guys. We just had to take a quick little break because, as you know, we were live. It's going to look weird when you're viewing it. You'll see me holding it the whole time, and then my eyes are down there because we were live the whole time. So we were interacting with our Facebook, I don't like calling people fans, but viewers, family. Supporters. Yep. That's what it, supporters. So to segue to our next topic, we want to talk about the connection between mental health and physical fitness. Toya, how do you feel like it is connected? Because like we mentioned before, your physical fitness and your sanity comes from you being physically fit. Right. So how do you think the two are connected?
Well, if you ask me, I think the mental comes first. Okay. Because you gotta decide, okay, I'm gonna get up, I'm gonna go work out. Because depending on what you're going through at that time, it's gonna be things that you don't get up, or just lay down, or just watch this show. This show makes you feel good. Or go have that snack. All things are mental. Get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But you gotta know that, okay, I gotta beat myself, because most times it's yourself that holds you back. There's nobody else in this world that can hold you back but yourself by not making a decision to do what you're supposed to do, right? So when it came to me, like, I was really sad. And I was just like, man, like...
Now, wait, were you sad because Brian being on bed rest, or were you sad because your weight? Like, what were you...
No, it was a plethora of things. It was, my husband, we just moved to Atlanta, and we had all these plans, like all these big dreams, finally got out of South Carolina, and then, my husband gets sick. They don't know Brian. So my husband gets sick, and so now we are forced to stay home for God knows how long. We don't know. Like, uncertainties at an all-time high. You know what I'm saying? And so, so I'm sad that my husband's sick. And then now we stuck, it's just me and him. We don't have a family, we have y'all, our family, like y'all family there, but we don't have our other support system. Support system that's in South Carolina. And so, so it was like I told you, it was a plethora of things, and I was just like, man, like, it really was, I felt really down for a while.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I felt like it was my fault. I took a lot of blame for it. And I was like, I made this man leave his family, and we out here by ourselves, and we trying to figure this out by ourselves. And, I was like, okay, I had to realize, okay, no, it's not your fault. Mm-hmm. And, you can either let this thing break you to where you're no good. Not for yourself, and not for your husband, for your family, whoever, people that need you. And then I was like, man, like, I started, like, right before he got sick, right before he was on bed rest, I was just starting to work out again, like, consistently.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, this is new. I was barely getting rest because he needed me more.
Yeah. And
so I would feel tired a lot. So I had to constantly not beat myself up, but like not let my mental get the best of me, telling me, no, get that rest or whatever. And that's not like your mental's a bad thing, but it's I messed up.
Well, I think that sometimes we can use it as a crutch. Like, the mental state that we're in. I don't feel good. I have a headache, or I'm tired. Yeah. And then we talk ourselves out of that self-discipline, out of, kind of like you said, the way you explained it, it's kind of like dying to thyself. Like every single day you have to die to yourself in order to remain consistent with the whole working out thing. So do you feel like you're working out, so this kind of is getting away from the whole mental health aspect of it, but do you feel like you have to make that choice every day? So you don't feel like you're at a finish line. Like, even though you lost 70 pounds, you don't feel like you can chill?
No, I can't get comfortable.
You feel like you still have to go full speed with the pedal to the metal?
Yes, absolutely. Because, like, I don't want to do is let my guard down. Yeah. And find myself putting back on 10. Like, I'm afraid to gain weight.
But see, but is that healthy? Like, I mean, like, no, because it can kind of make you, like, anxious. Like, oh my God, if I don't go a day. Like, you feel uneasy if you don't go a day now, right? Like, if, like, no, not a rest day, but I'm saying, like, if it's a day you're supposed to go, and you just, let's say you got so busy, and you're like, oh my God, it's 11 o'clock, I haven't worked out yet.
Well, let me tell you what makes me, like, what makes me upset is that I feel like I committed to something and I failed. I mean, that's the best way I can explain. It's not like, oh my God, I get to work out. It's like, dang, you told yourself. You committed to this particular workout today. You said, going to do this workout today. You didn't get to it. So, yeah, it's like I feel like I failed. It's like you know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm not trying to, like, be too hard on myself, but it's like I'm trying to show myself that, you can, because I have a bad habit of quitting things, okay? If I can be honest. And I don't want to quit this because my life depends on it.
How so?
Health. Yeah, I'm saying.
But before you lost 70 pounds, you were healthy. I'm not talking about.
I was like moments away from getting the beaters. What do you mean?
I'm not talking about like when you were 230. Okay. I'm talking about like when you had a trainer in Colombia when I met you and you like.
So what's your question?
So the point that I'm making, you was like, I wanted to be healthy. I made a commitment to health. Yeah. And I'm like, you were healthy back then, right? So at what point did this shift to where now it's like, this is a lifelong commitment?
I mean, because then I got caught slipping. I got comfortable. I know what it feels like to.
So you worry about the whole being comfortable won't be a day, but it could be a change, a lifestyle change.
And I like the way I feel. Like I feel happier.
And you like the way you look, don't you? Yeah. You like the way you look. Like, don't fret. You do.
I love the way I look. And I always tell you a lot that I'm happy. I tell you that a lot.
Yeah,
right?
You're happier now.
And I'm not saying it's based on fitness, but I feel like it has a great deal to do with it. Because I feel like I don't know what it is in the human body that working out. I mean, I wish I would have known. I mean, I'm sure I will learn soon. But what chemical or what reaction?
Right, and some endorphins are released when you work out.
Exactly.
So it makes you feel good. It has the properties of making you feel good. And you can have an endorphin high like you do when you when you have a day where you're doing 2-a-days.
Right. So yeah, and I feel amazing on those days. But yeah, so yeah. I forgot what I'm sorry, y'all.
She's new to this.
I'm behind the camera.
Yeah, she's a little
Don't
green. That's
judge
alright.
me.
You're doing good though. You're doing good though.
Hey.
But so how can a person not have body dysmorphic disorder, or so body dysmorphia is when a person can have lost all this weight like yourself, and they look in the mirror and they still see that they think they're overweight because they still see someone that's overweight. So what have you done? What steps have you done to make sure you don't get to the point where you're constantly chasing weight loss?
Well, I'm just getting to a point where I'm not chasing weight loss.
Okay.
Because remember, like, when I first got smaller, y'all kept saying, yo, you getting skinny, and I was like 170.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, no, I don't see it. And honestly, sometimes I still don't see it. Sometimes because I'm so small now, I can see changes in my body instantly.
Mm-hmm.
I can see if I had too many carbs. Like, I've had a lot of carbs today, so it's a chance that tomorrow morning when I wake up, my stomach's going to look bloated. You
Mm-hmm.
feel what I'm saying? And I hate that. But I know, like, I'm starting to get used to it. Like, okay, so you're learning about your body. And I think until you learn about your body and learn what different foods affect your body, it's going to always be, you're going to always be nervous. You get what I'm saying? Or you're like, oh my God, my stomach looks bigger today. And you're not thinking, oh, maybe because of the food I had yesterday, let me give it some time to digest or whatever, go through my system. And then in a few days, it's not even going to matter if you just keep doing what you want to do, and you like, I'm gonna eat this pizza 4 days in a row, then there's a chance that you're gonna gain a couple of inches. But yeah, it's just like learning your body and learning, okay, yeah, I may look different today because I had that meal yesterday, but you know what I'm saying, and I'm learning that. You know what I'm saying? But some people are like that. Some people will go like, I'm not happy, and I mean, I've never like had any encounters with anyone like that, other than myself, but that was just me like being hard on myself, because I feel like I didn't work. Even though I know I worked hard, I feel like I didn't work hard enough. And that could be based on just seeing people on social media who abs are like, but that's some serious shredding. That takes a whole lot of work.
So
did I answer your question?
Yeah, you answered my question. I want to talk about how before, when like I said, you had a trainer and you were smaller in Columbia, you didn't have a desire to be a personal trainer. Where did that come from? Now you want to be a personal trainer. You're making strides to have that dream become actualized. You are studying a lot to perfect your craft.
Right.
So where did that come from?
Man, I love fitness, and I'm like, man, when I was younger, I just knew I wanted to do something in my life to help people. I didn't know what it was going to be. And I was like, okay, I'm going to be a social worker.
Don't try to downplay.
Be a social worker.
Don't try to downplay.
There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with it. But, because my first glimpse at a social worker was when my mom was dealing with what she was dealing with. And I saw how, like, caring they were. Because they would come and check on me and see me at my grandma's house and see me at school just to make sure I was good, at ask questions like, are you okay here? Is anybody doing, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, that's some serious care, and I always remember that. I'll never forget that. And I just knew whatever I did with my life, I wanted to help people. And then I started doing music, and I'm still cold. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't.
You want to spit something on the
Nah, I ain't here for that. Quinn got you. Quinn! We're going to insert Quinn right here. I'm joking. But, what was I saying? I want to help people.
Yeah.
And I'm like, with this, I'm more passionate. I'm happy. Like, I don't have any, like, it's not like, I don't think I would have any, like, remorse choosing this. You get what I'm saying? And I would hate to live the rest of my life just doing something, just, so, yeah, I just want to help people. Like, I would love to, like, to care for people, and I like to give. I'm a people pleaser, and sometimes, and so yeah, I just really want to help people.
Okay, so that's how you kind of got in there. You want to help people
because a lot of people don't know. Man, I'm asked questions all the time, like, man, you guys should really know this. I can't think of no questions off my head, but I'm like, man, like, like if you knew this answer, your life could possibly be different. When it comes to fitness or the reason why you gained this weight. So people ask me a lot of questions a lot, and
do people reach out to you since you've lost a lot of weight?
Yes. Yeah, some guys hit me up for some things, and then other people certain people hit me up, just really to ask questions about, hey, man, like I'm inspired.
Yeah.
How did you do it? You know what I'm saying? What did you do? And
Has it gotten old yet?
No, because I want to do this. So I don't think it'll ever get old. Because this is what I'm going to do for the rest of my life, prayerfully. God willing.
Okay. So we've had our serious talk.
Mm-hmm.
So
Did you ask me everything you wanted to ask me?
Yeah, I did.
Let me ask you a question. What do you think about mental health and physical?
And physical what?
Physical health.
Getting physical? Mental health and getting physical.
Harold, get your wife.
I think the two, you can't have one without the other because you can't. I tell people all the time, they come in therapy and they want to lose weight. My first question to them is why? Right. Because if you are wanting to lose weight for a significant other or for an outfit,
high school reunion,
things like that, it's not going to have a sustaining property because you're just losing it for that instant, and you'll be more susceptible to trying fad diets because you want those quick results. Yeah. And so, like you said, to kind of reiterate, you have to make up in your mind, why you're wanting to do this. Right. And you have to realize that there are going to be days where you don't feel like doing it.
Absolutely.
And so you have to make that commitment, to do it. But I don't think that's the problem, because I think that we all say like, oh, I want to be smaller, and oh, I can do this or I can do that to get smaller. Yeah. But it's just that discipline, not seeing the numbers on the scale move or feeling like they're not moving fast enough. Right. And I'll be the first to say it on Truth Moment. Like, Toya and I have trained, people have seen videos and photos of Toya and I training together. And it's kind of like, I ain't got time for that. It's fun and I enjoy it when we do it together. But it's like my life right now, and it's not an excuse. And I think that Toya had to get past that and not taking it personal, because she's a remarkable trainer, and I know that when she gets her licensure or her certification and all that stuff, she's going to be training, all sorts of people and helping people transform their life and get the results that they're looking for. But like, this kid will have this practice and this kid will have to go there, and then I have to do this for work, and then Truth Moment and write the book and all this stuff. And so for me, it's being disciplined enough to set aside the time. Like the same way I set aside the time, like this kid has to be here, I have to be disciplined to be like, and Tierra, you got to be here. Mm-hmm. So I already know that. But I think that, like I said, a lot of us will say, okay, we know what goes into seeing this change, mm-hmm. but it's actually, not only taking the steps, but keeping the steps. And I think that's what, like, everybody say, oh, I'm going to take the steps. And we do it. We fall victim to it for New Year's resolutions all the time. That's why I was in the gym heavy, like, before my birthday and after New Year's. And I was mad because there was no treadmills available, man. Everybody and mama was running.
For the first 2 months, man.
Golly.
I'm so glad I worked at home, because I didn't, y'all can have it.
There was no parking spots. It was annoying.
Go now.
I know.
It's going to be the death. You're going to see little tumbleweeds
going across. Yeah, I think that's cool, too, for you to be disciplined enough to get up and get in front of your laptop and, do those. Because it could have been real easy for you to be doing your squat. I'm like, man, ain't nobody in here watching me. Mm-hmm. I'm about to go watch the Cussing Pastor on YouTube. Because that's what Toya likes.
Let me tell my business. Girl.
That's what she could have done. But you was like, I'm going to go ahead and get this little 25 minutes out of the way, and then I'm going to watch the Cussing Pastor. And eat stuff that probably no one else will want to eat unless they're on this fitness journey with me. Right. But I see these results happening before they happen. I think that what you did was one of the, great testaments of faith, because you had that vision, and even though you didn't see it yet, when you was wearing them cut off hoodie sweatshirts and them running shorts that was like real tight and had slid all the way up, and you had to pull them down every squat that you did, but you was like, hey, I'm gonna work out my arms too, because I'm just gonna pull them out because I believe this even though I can't see it. That's awesome. That's awesome.
You're gonna That's
awesome. That's what you get for waiting so long to get up here. And then you should have came up here when you was big. I wouldn't have had as many jokes.
We had nothing to talk about. What we gonna talk about?
We could have talked about everything. There's a lot of stuff.
What's your favorite snack, Toya?
Nah, that is true. Toya would have said, rap snacks.
What is wrong with you?
We gotta talk about this other stuff, Toya. Cut. Action. Okay, guys, so back again. We talked about some really serious topics. Well, mostly just fitness and weight loss and how it's tied into mental health. But Toya wanted to discuss something too. It's kind of like a T and Toya type of aspect or turn to truth moment. But hey, that's fine. We're gonna roll with it. Toya don't appear on Truth Moment often, so while I got it here, I might as well, utilize every aspect. Real quick, I want to get your thoughts on this whole reparations thing. Do you feel like it's ever gonna happen? We've been asking for it for quite some time. Do you feel like we're gonna get it, like paying off our loans, letting black first-time home buyers get all of these tax cuts and benefits and loans and all this stuff? You think it's gonna happen?
No.
Do you feel like we're being big babies and asking for it?
No, I mean, it's old to us. You know what I'm saying? But do I think we're going to get it? When did they promise that to us? Was it like 1865, 1866?
Yeah.
I don't know. It was a very long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
And I honestly forgot about it until, recently. I'm like, oh, wait. Folks never got the reparations.
Right.
One time I heard about 40 Acres and a Mule was when Spike Lee dropped
That's
something.
what I was about to say. Exactly.
You know
A Spike video, yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I don't know. Same way waiting for the Harriet Tubman $20 bill. I may not see that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like years from now, hundreds. If.
Yeah. Do you feel like racism in this country will get to a point like, so your children, their children, do you think that they may not have to deal with it?
See, I think racism is taught.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So unless you have some, the next generation of white kids grow up and they like, no, it's just wrong. And I don't agree with what you're saying, Dad. But, some kids are not like that.
Yeah, or some households.
They may see, oh my God, white privilege. Okay, I enjoy this privilege.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They're gonna make the best of it, and they're gonna teach their kids about the privilege and all that stuff. So, do I think 2 generations from now or 2 wherever from now is it gonna be no? No, I think racism is gonna still be very, very alive and well in America or wherever else. But you would hope not.
Yeah.
But the chances of it being around, yeah, I think so.
Do you think that sometimes we keep ourselves oppressed, like just as the black race? Do you think we play a role in that oppression?
I mean, I don't think nowadays, no.
Okay.
Because I mean, if you look at movies from like the 90s and like Boys in the Hood and stuff, like the stuff that we kind of just lived the lives that they gave, like the lives they gave us. You know what I'm saying? The drugs and the liquor stores they put in the communities and stuff. Now, like black excellence is at an all-time high. To me.
Mm-hmm.
To me. So I mean, I don't think we. I mean, some people may. I don't think we do.
Well, I think we do, sis. I disagree.
Okay, no. Let's.
All right.
Go.
So okay, now. Like, yeah, we're loving the whole black, love your black hair, love your black skin, melanin's popping, black girl magic, black boy joy, blah, 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 woo, woo, all these taglines and phrases. However, the love for the black race didn't, just come about. Mm-hmm. Like during the Harlem Renaissance, we owned property, we owned businesses, we owned homes, we had institutions created, colleges, HBCUs, so it was there, and then it demised with the crack epidemic in the black communities in Harlem, when drugs and guns were released in our communities, and then our black men were criminally institutionalized through the system of prison and jails. So then we have all of that stuff, and now we're still having like people, black girl magic, we loving the skin we're in, blah blah blah, all this stuff. Natural sisters, we so woke, don't relax your hair, whatever. But
this is not a relaxer, by the way. This is not weave. This is natural.
It's weave. But yeah, so with all of that, look at our music. Look at our music, both men and women. Like that's the way we further.
I get what you're saying. I wasn't thinking that deep.
Oh gosh, come on now, you on a truth moment.
I mean, yeah, I get what you're saying.
It gets deep. But yeah, so it's like we can't. I mean, we can though. I'm playing devil's advocate because I don't want people to think that I'm saying we can't complain because we do it ourselves. No, we can complain because some of these things were installed or instilled in us, and so it's passed down generationally, and then that's what you have, and that's where we're at right now. But as far as racism is concerned in our country, I think it'll always be there. Because when you do, like you mentioned, when you do have things like privilege, it's like privilege isn't going to go nowhere. Those who have the power enjoy being in power. So I'm not going to just willingly hand over my power,
right?
Because then that would make me subservient to you. So yeah, I don't think it is. And I think that when people say, I want to live in a world where our children can get along and love each other, and that's not real. That's not even represented on television.
Yeah.
But you were talking about the Chris Brown thing you wanted to talk about. And that plays a part in racism and us keeping ourselves down.
Yeah.
So tell me about it, Toy, because I ain't know much about it. Toy was talking to me about it on the way over here.
Well, okay, so I gotta find the lyrics. So Chris Brown recently dropped an album. Okay. And he had a particular line in one of his songs. I don't know the name of the song. But he basically said he loved having relations with black women. But he used the B word.
So he loved having relations with black bees
with good hair.
Black bees with good hair. Okay.
And now
I think we should go live on this part. The constituents would love it.
Yeah.
Because you got a little lit when we was in the car talking about, this part in particular.
Well, yeah, I mean, because, let you bring it up.
I'm about to... Chris
Breezy
said, what?
Keeping all this in because I don't feel like cutting this out. Notes from the LaToya Shanice.
Okay, we're back again, guys. I lied.
Put that right there?
I mean, it ain't gonna hold it.
Like right against it.
Okay.
There you go.
All right.
Look at me.
Look at you. Oh.
You about to break it, girl.
Oh, gosh. What are you doing? Okay.
Tiara.
Move this.
Yeah, move it out of the way. And move this to the side. Yep, there you go. And boom.
Okay.
There you
I just
go.
want to go record. This was my idea. Okay. You gonna have to come closer.
All right.
All right. So there we go. So you're in it. Hey, Ashley. Guys, I know I said that we were just gonna give you a little preview, which I did. We talked about the other stuff, really quickly. But I also wanted you tagged in it. Okay.
Yeah, tagged.
Hey, Marie, what's up, girl? But when we talk about this, we can bring some people in, for a spell to see what they got to say about this.
Don't be telling me off.
But Toya watched, or she read about the Chris Brown thing, and we were just talking about on camera the whole Chris Brown's comment about what did he say now? He loves
black women.
He loves having relations.
He loves having relations with
black women,
but
he used the B word.
He used the B word.
So he said he loved having relations with black bees with good hair. That was what he said?
Yes.
Okay. And so we were talking about how racism isn't going anywhere, and there are different machines with systemic racism, and sometimes we can be our own machine in helping keep racism present.
Right.
So you were saying you ain't see nothing wrong with the comment, right? Nah, sis, go ahead. We got a camera right there. We got a camera right there. Okay, go ahead.
This is basically what I said. Now, he didn't have to call us the B word. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But let's look past the B word, which is not made to look past. You get what I'm saying?
No, I get what you're saying. Yeah.
But he said he likes black women with good hair, right? So I'm like, okay. Now somebody was like, well, what's good hair?
Yeah.
For me, I didn't think, like when I heard it, I was like, good hair, I think either if it's curly, if it's in little, like, I don't know the name of the knots.
Bantu knots?
Yeah, some knots, like whatever your preference is.
If it's ironed out like yours?
Don't
Go ahead.
my business. But anyway, like whatever whatever you do with your hair, if that's your good hair, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, so like I said, you ever been, when you was in high school, you never had the guy in school who had the little peas on his head. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Kevin Durant has the same thing. I'm not trying to put that man on blast, but get the little peas on their head.
Yeah.
And you like, bro, you even have you been brushing your hair?
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? We all have the ability, like, say if I didn't take care of my hair, my hair would be considered good hair. You know what I'm saying? So we all have the ability to take care of our hair. So, like, I'm like, what's bad hair?
What he said? Well, okay, you saw the post or whatever. What did they seem to be most up in arms about? The fact that he called him the B word?
No, it was like, what I saw was, what's good hair, Chris?
And you said that they were saying that he was canceled, right?
Yeah.
As canceled Chris Brown or whatever. Well, my issue with that is just the fact that, you know, the whole canceling thing we talked about in the car, that's that whole bullying mentality. Like, you're bullying somebody, I'm canceling you, I'm not going to deal with you, I'm not going to support you, I'm not buying your music or whatever. Then do that, but you don't have to say a person is canceled, because to me, when I hear that a person is canceled, it just kind of sounds like the whole lunchroom or, you know, mentality or the bus, and you can't sit beside me, or you can't sit at this cool table, you can't sit here, whatever, because we don't want nothing to do with you.
Right.
But I think that you said that people will have their preferences. Right. You didn't want a guy with little Bucky buck shots.
No.
And so you said, would that make you bad if you said, I'm having relations, she's married, but if you were like, I ain't having relations with a guy with buck shots?
What's the problem?
So they don't say, what, you think you too good?
No, it's just like, because it's like, you don't take care of yourself, bro.
Okay.
The fact that you have little peas in your head.
Okay, so then let me ask you, as a light-skinned woman with good hair, what's considered good hair? I'm asking you, like they said on the thing. Like, what do you consider for a woman? Don't use the little Kevin Durant hair. But don't even use that. Like, so what would be a woman with bad hair? A woman
that doesn't take care of her hair. Period. Okay. You know it's women out here who will not take care of their hair. They just put any kind of thing in their hair. Their behavior be all nappy, right? Not nappy in the bed, but you know what I mean, like be all crazy looking right here, but they have like, you know, I'm trying not to offend nobody because I don't know who hair look like what.
I mean, I get it, but look, this is your opinion, so I just want you to speak your opinion.
I don't think there's such thing as bad. I mean, good or bad hair.
Okay.
Unless you don't take care of your hair.
Okay.
Then it's like, okay, you're not taking good care of your hair. Your hair is negatively affected by the fact that you don't take care of it. Mm-hmm. Now, some people say, well, I got money to take care of my hair. There's women all the time to take care of their own hair, G. You just learn how to do it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not being insensitive. Because I'm sure, you know, I don't know people's situations. Yeah. But yeah, nah, man. I just, do I think women were being overly sensitive? No. Because you still got to be careful what you say, especially now. You know what I'm saying? But I was just saying that it was a preference thing. But he didn't have to say that.
But don't you feel like you playing devil's advocate? Because now you're like splitting hairs, no pun intended, by saying, I mean, what exactly is good hair? Like, you know what he meant. He meant a woman with hair like yours. Or, I'm saying, maybe straightened hair or naturally curly hair. Yeah. But like, I mean, if you're talking about a woman like Lupita, he probably ain't talking about her. See, she probably don't make the cut.
My biggest problem would have been with Chris if he would have said,
if he would have said light skinned women?
No, heck no.
No, I'm saying if he would have said he ain't messing with nobody if they was light skinned. Yeah, no dark skinned girls.
Like, then not, you know, now that's like another issue, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, it's tough.
But see, I think that hair
can't see y'all faces.
Your mom said, hey.
She said it can't see our faces. I don't know how we're gonna do this, child.
Alright.
Y'all, we gonna put this is gonna all be on the YouTube.
Yeah,
so y'all can't see us. It's okay this time.
But yeah,
the thing gonna fall.
Yeah, it's
probably fall.
Okay, so my question is,
ask them because I'm about to get myself in trouble. People gonna be emailing me, cussing me.
No, they're not. I think this is good. You telling your opinion. That's what I'm saying.
All I'm saying, y'all. All I'm saying is preference.
But see, I think that colorism isn't just skin complexion, like, yeah, loosely defined, but like hair, things that separates people from, you know, another sector of their race that makes them different. You think about, you know, fair skin, finer hair or hair that's, less coarse, things like that. So I can see why people got up in arms about it, but it's like I was telling you in the car, I think that sometimes we will be conveniently upset about stuff. Like we'll pick and choose things that we want to go to war for and be really upset about as it so fits our agenda. And that's as black people. Like I'm just...
Why do we take care of our hair?
Who, you and I?
Women. Like, why do women take care of their hair?
I mean, I don't know, because they want to.
Because you don't want your hair to, you don't want your hair to be falling out. You don't want it to be.
No, I don't know what you're trying to do.
No.
But I mean, from appearance purposes.
I'm thinking about good hair. I'm trying to think I'm trying to play devil's advocate because I don't want to be insensitive.
Yeah.
Because I'm not that kind of person.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I take care of my hair because my hair is really thick, right? So I'd be like, oh, my hair looks crazy. It could be considered bad hair. No. You don't think so?
No. You don't have bad hair.
Like,
that's what I'm saying.
When you go to the salon? When you go to the salon, Toya?
That's not true. I think that's the reason why you're like it's difficult for you to be able to say, because you would be in the house learning how to read with your straightened hair, while someone of the darker persuasion that maybe Chris was referring to would be out in the field. So that's what I'm saying. It's easy for you to play devil's advocate in this thing because
it does. She sure doesn't.
You ain't got bad hair. That's what I'm saying. As you look into the camera and fix your hair,
it looks frizzy. I just got my hair done today. I'm really upset.
As we're talking about hair. Yes, exactly. What about the sisters?
I'm being a jerk right now.
You feel like you're being a jerk?
But I'm not trying to
You're not being a jerk. That's your opinion.
I don't want to be like I'm being insensitive.
You're not being insensitive about it, light skin. I mean, it's just what it is. You call my husband light skin all the time. I'm not light skin. And you're lighter than him.
That's right now. It's because he moved to Georgia and he became a down south Georgia boy.
He is a TSGB. Shout out. But yeah, so y'all are going to enjoy this episode of Truth Moment. It's funny. Toya came through with opinions. Toya, why don't black people go to therapy?
I'm telling my business nowhere.
Why you ain't go to therapy?
Don't be telling my business.
That's telling your business. Nah, you just said you ain't telling your business nowhere.
No. But I don't know, man. That's I really wish we can have like a bigger conversation because I mean I can tell you why I don't go.
Yeah.
You want me to tell you why I don't go?
Sure. I mean, I guess, but I'm about to, I was about to tell when you said we can make it a bigger discussion, I was about to say, yeah, I think I'm going to have a round table and and you're going to be one of the women up there too, but have women up there to discuss why don't women in our community go to therapy? Mm-hmm. Why you don't go to therapy?
I don't know, man, because I think one thing is that you have people who have had problems or things in the past and they're like, no, I want to, you have people who like, no, I don't want to, I kind of forgot about it, it's in the past.
So I want to dig it back up and relive it?
Yeah, because, some people can't handle that type of, because I know once, like, it was like, there's a lot of stuff that happened, in my life and in my childhood, and I just kind of like, act like it never happened until like the word for it, somebody that I know closely was dealing with it, and I was like, wait, that's what happened to me? You get what I'm saying? And I'm like, then ever since then, it's like, it don't bother me, but it's like, man, like,
that happened.
That happened.
Yeah.
And so imagine somebody else having something like way more tragic, and they like, I'm not dealing with it. I'm happy right now, but what they don't know is like other things that, and I think, I used to have anger issues that, once, and I feel like my anger issues didn't really even start like getting bad until I like, that happened to me. You know what I'm saying? And, so yeah, it's just, I don't know.
Well, ladies and gentlemen.
I didn't do a good job. Did I do a good job, y'all?
You did it right. Let's ask the people. I went but didn't want others to know because I was afraid how they would judge me. That's so true. I think that's why a lot of people don't, because they're worried about that stigma attached to going to therapy. People either saying, oh my God, such and such is crazy because they're going to therapy, or people saying, oh my God, I wonder what happened to them because they're going to therapy.
Yeah.
And then people try to be nosy and be all up, in your business. But therapy is a healing thing. I enjoy doing it. Take it very serious. And as we conclude this episode of Truth Moment, I want to thank my incredible guest. Toya, you did an amazing job today for your first episode of Truth Moment. I can't wait for you guys to watch the episode and see Toya in action. You did good, though. You did good.
Thank you, sis.
Must have been the spirits you had before the...
All hell tremble.
But yeah, guys. So again, hey, Sean. Thank you guys for coming and sitting with it. It's the same way with Rehab. Yep.
That's real.
That's true. That's true.
That's real.
Miss Shirley, when you gonna give me that exclusive?
Yeah, because you didn't do it, I had to do it.
That exclusive with Truth Moment. But again, guys, I want to thank you so much for joining us tonight and in this episode. When you guys view it later, again, I want to thank my incredible, not even guest. You were like a co-host today. So thank my incredible co-host today on this episode of Truth Moment. This won't be the last episode. Maybe she will actually let me dig as to this past that she was talking about.
Did I tell her to go to therapy? Don't try.
But you were the one that was like, we should do Truth Moment because someone could watch it.
Yeah, no. I was joking.
I'm just saying.
I mean, but it's easier for them to tell their business, not me tell mine. I'm joking, y'all. I'm joking. I'm just fooling. I'm being silly.
Your mom told whenever you want. Yeah, right.
I'll bring you on right now. And you gonna start telling them.
Right. Toya?
Shoot, probably.
Hey, shout out to Danielle Ann Marie. I will see you tomorrow. I know I didn't say a time. I was trying to configure some stuff, so I'll say 12. But yeah, it was T and Toya is the bomb.
Thank you, baby. Thanks, baby.
You guys have a wonderful night. Thank you again for joining us on this episode of T and Toya, and we will see you soon. I'm Tierra Pritchett. That's my Truth Moment. What's yours? That's my tagline. I say what's yours. You need to come on your own. You need to be like, I'm LaToya Shanice. I lost 70 pounds and I'm fit.
Whoa. All right, yo, we out.